In this episode, Dazza heads up to the Coral Sea to take on the mighty GT.
Welcome to my fishing place, place to be.
The place to be, alright, Keza. Now Dazza, a couple of weeks ago, up the Coral Sea with Nomad once again. Mate, I know you've been there a few times, so what's the big attraction about the Coral Sea?
I love catching GTs. They're one of the hardest fighting fish in the ocean. It's just a brutal tug of war when you hook one of these suckers. You're throwing massive lures on big gear, and it's just such a lot of, it's such a buzz. It's a lot of fun.
Those lures are massive, right?
Yeah, it's big gear. Like, and you know, let's take a fish here. It's one of the mascot fish here is modelled after one of the GTs caught up there in the Coral Sea a couple of trips ago.
Big fish.
50 kilos that one.
Is that right?
Big fish,
Yeah.
big fish. The latest trip was something different. This time was the first time I've been able to hop out on a sand cave sort of thing.
Yep.
So a few guys had caught some fish there the day before, and then we thought, well, we'll try this little run out of this sort of coral cave. And so we pulled up on the sand, and I've actually used it was only a little, but you know, this is one of their smallest dog-tooth stick baits, and it looked to be about 2 meters of water, and you can sort of see a few fish going by. First cast out, and out of nowhere, GT, whack, bang. Here I am fighting this fish on the sand, and it was about, I'm going to say 15-20 kilo fish. Have a look at some of this footage of the GT off the sand. The fish were up, they'd gone up with on the high tide. They were sort of sitting up in some holes, and as that water was running off, they were sort of exiting. And oh yeah, amazing! You would not believe the size of the fish that hit. You wouldn't have thought it was there. You know, you'd think small GTs, but you know, out of nowhere. You know.
So to catch something like that, you're using massive lures. This one was what, $100?
That's an expensive one, that one, yeah.
And you said $20 worth of just hooks and hardware.
Yeah, pretty much.
So $120 just on the lure kind of makes our jackals look a little cheap.
Yeah, well, you don't have to do them quite that expensive. You know, and in fact, one exactly like this. I took 2 of these up because I thought, you know, I'll lash out, get a couple of expensive lures. And first day out, well, not first day, I think second day out, but I thought I'll tie on the mustard, the big Patriot. Cast, 3 casts, 4 casts, next thing, bang, GT. Oh, there goes your 120 bucks.
Should put it on the table.
When you say gone, what pound line?
We're talking 100-pound braid, probably 200-pound leader, and just can't stop them.
So they smoke you on 100-pound braid.
I can do this drag up, so I can barely pull it off, and these things just tear it off, like you would not believe. Go to deep water. Unbelievable.
Wow.
So after that, put on a relatively cheap, a little about half the price, and biggest fish of the trip, about close on 40 kilos.